Hello.
Hey. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dice Stormers. This is like back in the olden days where we used to have like false starts on our intros and then have to start them again. Except we're not going to, because that was perfect.
Print it.
That's right. Print it. That's right. It's lovely to be back. I watched the end of the previous session of this current storyline because it's actually been ages since we've played, tragically. We do this. We get the whole team together, and then we think this is fantastic with our game, and then none of us all get back together and get back together and get back together.
We've forgotten exactly what to do.
That's right. That's right. But despite the fact that
4 months ago,
4 months
Is it?
FYI.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's why we've forgotten everything.
So if you watched the end of the previous episode just 5 minutes ago, then you know quite a lot more about our characters than we do. That's right.
Even
No
though we're not actually
continuity
playing our
errors
main
at all.
characters.
Yeah, even that's right. We might remember our characters if they were characters that we'd played in sort of 23 other episodes or something like that. Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Ben is going to give an epic description of what happened last game, and that's going to bring us all back to the same table because Ben is built for this. This is his moment to shine.
I am. I'm
and
ready.
judge him in the comments. Harsh.
That's right. I'm gonna find the Witchwood music track that's gonna be perfect for accompanying this this recap.
Witchwood?
Here we are. Witchwood?
Because it's
Witchwood? This
I
one,
put a
here we are.
question mark on the end.
That's right. Okay, is it going? Is it going?
Perfect. It's very deep.
Yes. There we are.
Turn down a little bit. Excellent. Well, at the leaky tap, the party overheard another party leader boasting about how they were set up to go and retrieve the ultimate prize. One of the party members, which I think was Eustace, no, but you're Usefal. You're useful is what you're calling yourself.
Ah, cool. Thanks.
Managed to memorize the notes and everything about all the dangerous encounters that they were planning to face along the way. The party encouraged a massive party with a celebration with tambourines and cows. Cows were a specific part of the adventure, especially cows upstairs. The party stole into the stables and nicked all the adventuring gear and, in fact, the horses of this poor, hapless party and headed off into the dark of the night. Grappling hooks, ropes, tents, provisions, and I think I said at some point that everyone can decide maybe that they took certain items if they suddenly decide that they'd like to have a robe of usefulness style item appear. There was a big black horse and 2 smaller seedy horses, which I'll remind you of their names soon. The party left their own might-ridden equipment behind for the other party, which was very kind. They traveled off to the northeast, following Usfal's eidetic memorization of the guidebook, and each leads them off into the darkness towards the shining light, a veritable beacon drawing them towards the whispering voice or the siren's song, the glint of gold, the temptation of power, the blood of their enemies. Like the feeling of lying in a comfortable bed, they're drawn closer and closer to their prize. The party murdered a group of ambushing orcs in a dangerous ravine, which they then collapsed to hinder the potential following other party who might have worked out what was happening now and are hot on their heels. This means further delay for them. They also laced the collapsed ravine with some of the equipment that they had been carrying themselves to make it look like they were crushed. They also booby-trapped, because they're 100% friendly like, these items to try and set off a further avalanche and hopefully kill the following people, even though they'd done nothing bad to them of any kind at all. They reasoned that it was what God would have wanted, and if she didn't want that to happen, then she had an opportunity to intervene. Derek and John's characters are badly tempted compared to Nathan and Johnny and Murray's. Everyone super casually but amazingly effectively got ready to move on, trying to be the first to leave. In fact, it's the fastest the party has ever got their stuff into gear to get anywhere.
And then we wait, then insert 4-month gap.
That's right. That's right. They arrived at a big entrance into caves, and there was kind of a bit of a standoff between Johnny's character and useful, I think. And then Johnny's character went stomping in, and they're all like, rather than even tie up their horses properly or hide them in a bush, no one wanted to be last. And they kind of went sort of down the corridor to try and get to where they're going. And they have just arrived at the edge of, if you show the map, a large chasm, a chasm which has lava filling the bottom of it.
Oh,
This jogged vague memories from Yusfal that perhaps...
Where's that voice coming from?
Ben's disappeared.
Why did
What?
Ben disappear?
No,
I've heard of
What?
giving up on a game straight away. That's crazy.
I'm there. I'm
There you
huge.
are. There you are.
Could you still hear me?
Big
everybody?
Ben.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
can
can
totally hear
you
you.
can hear you.
Ben. Good mug for this moment, Ben.
That's right.
That's right.
I am big because I'm large. Rit. Is it backwards?
Yes.
But are we looking for the map?
Yes,
it-
we can look for the map. Nathan will probably be. Meanwhile, while Nathan tries to sort out what the heck he did to the layout, if you each introduce yourselves, perhaps, and then I'll tell you what you think you're chasing, and also what horse you're riding. So, Johnny, who are you? Or is that?
I am a disembodied voice. Yes.
Yay!
Oh, wait, here I am. All right.
Johnny, who are you? Yes.
I am playing Nylark,
Mm-hmm.
and Nylark is a barbarian druid and a furbolg. That's not me. This is great. Just keep going.
That's right. That's
roll
it.
with
There you
It's a
go.
part of it. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, yes.
Yes.
A barbarian
A
druid,
furbolg.
furbolg.
Barbarian druid. He's short-tempered, man of few words, loves nature, as most druids do, and hates everyone, as most barbarians do.
Nylark claimed the big black horse, and I know whose horse that is, but that's going to be irrelevant. And he's being driven forward out of desire to retrieve the moon sickle. Not like an icicle, moonsicle, but like the moon sickle. Yeah, that's
See what
right.
you did there?
A moonsicle is a magical weapon.
A magical weapon, a incredibly significant object for you that will the claiming of which will elevate you to the position you've always deserved, a position of great power, responsibility, and
You respect my authority.
that's right. And small foxes and ladies alike will respect you in every
Wow.
way they can possibly
Wow.
imagine. Everything's desirable. Awesome. John?
Yeah, I'm playing Useful, who is the copy of Eustace. And Useful is the lucky side of the god of fate, whereas I think Eustace was more of the unlucky side of fate. And he's the most optimistic, positive person you'll ever meet. He just really believes in the good in people and just thinks everything's going to be all right.
That's super cool. You claim
I'm a halfling rogue too.
A
Sorry.
halfling rogue,
Yes.
that's right. Yeah. Are you good looking or as ugly as useful? Eustace.
I am incredibly average.
Optimistic.
I would like to say
half
on the
full.
glass half full side of average though. So
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So the opposite of Eustace's hideous appearance, not being a beauty, but just being not really remarkable in any way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's good. I like that. You claimed Merkel the horse. I don't think anyone told you the name. You must have named the horse Merkel. Just by the way. I mean, it's probably being eaten by dragons or something. Since
And
it's abandoned
what's
on the
tempting
cliffs.
me? Did you say?
The crystal clover of fate. Eight.
Fate.
That's right. The crystal clover of fate, which is presumably something to do with luck, since it's clover.
And I really want a horse named Merkel. Is that right?
You
You
claimed
already
you claimed the horse from the adventuring party. You broke into the adventure party's equipment, stole all their equipment, and stole their horses in order to expedite your path to whatever they had been planning to
I don't
get
think he
this
broke
mountain.
in. That's very presumptuous.
That's right.
I think the
I
door
think
just
he-
happened to be open.
Yeah, it just happened to be open, and he happened to. It was very helpful.
The doorknob
He
had
just got
fallen off,
lucky.
and I had these tools that let me open the door for them.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm not yet getting that thing that we are chasing something of temptation to us specifically, though. Is that not our horse thing that you just said? That's something completely different. Okay.
So when you were in the pub and standing there unwisely spouting on about this amazing journey that they were going to take was the party leader of these. You
remember we were listening
in? You were listening in, and when I was describing this to each of you, every time I talked about the thing that party leader was describing that sounded so amazing, I inserted, in your case, John, the crystal clover of fate. Okay. And so tempted were you to retrieve and take control of the crystal clover of fate and all the good fortune that it would bring and all the status and all the luck, that you've seen fit to rob and steal your way and rush to claim it yourself before these undeserving sods sort of get hold of it themselves.
Got it. Thank you.
Yes. That's not what Nylark heard. He was all hearing about. Echoing in his ears was the moonsicle, but no one's actually ever really clarified this between each of you, which is great and helpful to the plot. But you're all becoming sort of, as you approach closer and closer, you're all becoming increasingly suspicious about the interest of your party, your fellow compatriots. You've adventured long and hard with why they are so keen to get there as well. When, of course, you know that the crystal clover of fate is something that would be uniquely useful to you, Yusval.
Yep.
And justly belonging to you, in fact. And probably wouldn't at this stage be prepared to murder your compatriots, but if necessary,
I just let fate decide.
That's right.
Look, if push came to shove, there's
and pushing would be involved.
That's right.
Pushing and shoving,
and a lot of shoving as well.
That's right. Yeah, it worked for Frodo. Excellent. Derek.
Insert Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter reference here. Benjamin Roleplay 101.
Sorry, I wasn't describing something in the terms of Harry Potter at that time. I was just...
Yes, before we get into my character, I wanted to challenge this fact that we murdered orcs. That was self-defense.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely a mischaracterization of our actions there.
That's fair.
Similar
that's
to the way that we found entrance to their room. That was absolutely not our fault.
Self-defense.
That's
I
right.
agree.
We did claim the land and then we defended our castle, correct?
Well, once the lock fell open and the horses were there defenseless, they might have wandered off into the night. So it was only.
It could have been very bad.
It could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Or someone might have stolen their equipment. Yeah, that's right.
So I am playing Kaushmar, which is I'm probably pronouncing it very badly, but it's the French word for nightmare.
Excellent.
So it's kind of the opposite of Suno.
Dreams. I'll get it.
And so yes, Kaushmar is a very bitter, twisted woman who's quite chaotic and very hard to kind of pin down and track. So yes, that is her deal, but otherwise a Kalashtar monk.
Excellent.
Level 6.
And Kaushmar, who knows how you say it if it's French? It could be. That's
I don't know. There's a whole few countries that speak French, Ben. So
that's right. Sorry for all those offended. I do realize French is a phonetic language, and that each symbol is always represented by one sound. Unlike English, which with that joke would have been fairly
could be
made
anything.
About.
Don't you have people in your house who speak French, Ben?
Yes, I do. I kind of speak French. So I shouldn't have said that joke. The fortress staff is what draws you.
The
Kaushmar?
fortress staff.
The fortress staff. I don't really know much about the fortress staff apart from the fact that
it's a golden rod and it's in the shape of a quarterstaff and yes, it's all about defense and beating the crap out of people.
That's right. You know all about the fortress staff.
It's all about
interesting to you
and beating the crap out of people. That sounds like the perfect D&D weapon.
That's what's normally involved in defense. That's right. Yeah.
What's a strong defense?
According to Google, it's Kushama.
Kushama. Okay, well that makes sense. Yes, there you go. But let's say it wrong anyway, just to get.
We'll say Couchmar.
Couchmar.
Let's say Couchmar. All right, Couchmar.
Couchmar.
It's a couch.
You're sitting on the couch, Ma.
Couchmar.
Oh, I love it. Nathan.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Nathan, and I am playing My alternative character.
Filling in space while I open it up.
You do not know that, John. John, you do not know that. It's a very smart ass remark.
No, it doesn't sound like every improv game I've ever done.
-1 for John. Dustfarer.
Dustfarer, I reckon.
Or as Ben says, Dustfarer. So
Dustfarer.
Dustfarer.
It's a French word, isn't it?
Yes, it's French.
Dustfarer.
So Ben, how would you say it?
Dustfarer. Not like that. So at least we've ruled out one pronunciation, so we know where to start.
Well, yes. So Dustfarer is a dwarf. He too, surprisingly, is wanting a full set of armor. But what was his weapon, Ben? I believe it was an
What was his thing?
hammer.
His thing? Justice hammer. Justice, hammer.
And it was attached to his to his armor, if I do remember correctly. It was attached to it was a gauntlet drawn armor, because I had it written down here. So it would attach to it. So it would form off his armor and become a hammer in his hand, and he would just swing through. So that seemed very cool.
You're talking a regular size hammer though, right? One of those little tiny ones that they use for nails? No, different. Okay.
Yeah. So you've seen Thor's hammer, to give you
so
kind of
smaller than that.
But no. Think bigger and not as heavy, because unfortunately I'm not that strong as Thor. Is Thor a barbarian? He'd be a lightning barbarian or something, wouldn't he?
We request a flame war in the comments, please.
I always thought cleric.
You thought Thor, son of Odin, Lord, was a cleric.
I have played.
You're going to stick by that, with the comments going to roast you.
Wow. Unless you're correct, in which case, go for it.
Yeah, that's right. I encourage you down this winding path. So justify it. Go.
Yeah, go.
Well,
justify. Tell me why.
I did play a cleric of Thor once in a campaign when I was probably in my teens, and so I had hammer damage, strength damage, and electricity damage, and I had to keep them all tracked separately in case the creature that I was attacking was impervious to electricity damage or anything like that. But yes, probably a barbarian or a cleric.
I think we can answer this, can't we? I know we can't. Hang on. He's neutral good. We know that much. So he can't be a cleric, can he?
He's a god himself. I mean, clerics are people that follow gods.
Yeah. So can you worship yourself? Well, you can worship yourself.
Arguably Gandalf is a cleric. He displays cleric-like abilities quite frequently.
Don't even start me on that. You're going to tell me the most well-known wizard in literature is a cleric.
He's not a wizard.
Can I ask a question?
I would have thought he was a druid.
Can I ask a question? Is Aragorn a cleric?
He's a ranger.
He's a ranger. He's definitely a ranger.
I reckon you could make anyone a cleric if you wanted to. I think cleric is.
I've got here as paladin. I've got paladin here in Google.
Paladin.
All right.
Did you just say Harry Potter's a cleric? Did you actually say that, Johnny?
Yeah.
Hedwig is familiar then? Oh no, that's right.
You know what? Justify that Harry Potter is a cleric. I want to see justification for all characters in the comments.
I think we should play
in the comments. In the comments.
In the comments. I want pick up the most famous fantasy character and justify why he's a cleric. In the comment.
John Major is a cleric. Absolutely, that's right. Yeah. All right. You sort of desperately want to get across this bridge. You can see these little defenses set up. They're little stands of wood with spiky holes. Whatever was defending this space doesn't seem to currently be there, but you can hear an ominous roaring sound coming from kind of down in the lava, that almost as if the lava is more than just alive.
Meets the eye.
And bubbling, but I'm trying to work out what size it is. Is it large? Okay, so it's just one square. And
that's not as intimidating as you thought it would, is it, Ben?
That's right. Huge parts of small lava.
Question. Yeah. What kind of bridge is it? There's a stone bridge, right?
Like a stone bridge, yes. It's the stone has been hewn maybe out of the tunnel. Maybe as they cut their way through the tunnel, they also prepared the blocks out of which the bridge was built.
Right.
And it goes across. There's a little bit of a flat area on the other side, and then disappears once more into solid corridors through stone. There doesn't seem to be any way across this bridge except across it. That was a
Now-
sentence.
These barricades are pointed towards us.
Yes.
But we can walk around them, I believe.
I get that, but it just shows that somebody was coming in the opposite direction to us, and they needed that as defenses
Mm-hmm.
from people
So
coming.
you're saying we're on the defensive position and that.
They're
We might be the bad guys.
I think
No,
we're.
I think we'd feel it in our hearts if we were.
I mean, I feel it in my heart, but I'm fine with that.
I don't know if it's heartburn, but
Can I make a perception roll for dust and footprints on the ground?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I got my typical rolling 12.
Woohoo!
nice, strong.
As I presume you walk forward a little bit in order to sort of see the ground. It looks like you.
No, I think there'd be footprints here too, wouldn't there?
Okay, yeah. So you're not going to step forward. Not going to take
No, I'll
this
totally step
opportunity
forward.
to-
I'm not
I'm
going
in
to
fate's
trigger
hands.
the.
So Yusval steps forward. He's going to cross the bridge and get to the various different items that you think you're heading towards, which just seems suspicious. I mean, it seems like he's pretending to like investigate, the bridge for your safety, but perhaps he's just trying to get a head start. There doesn't seem to be many footsteps at all. You only got a 12. It looks like the dust on this bridge has been here for a long time. And as you look at these defensive things, they also seem to have been there for a long time as well.
Well, I'll keep walking, whistling.
I will follow.
Excellent.
We're not going to try and do this carefully.
Hey,
You don't get that far, believe it or not. Roll for initiative.
What a shock.
no.
What a surprise.
Dun, dun, dun.
20.
Oh,
Loud. All our volumes are wacky because we have to turn everything down for Johnny, who's very soft in chat. Okay, 20. Who got 20?
Me?
I got a
Good,
9.
A 9.
6 for me.
and 15 for Dustfather.
Dustfather. I'm going to roll initiative for the Earth Elementals. Oh, did it? No, everyone.
Oh, they're Earth Elementals.
Sorry, they're not Earth Elementals, obviously.
Well,
No,
they
of
were,
course they're not.
And then
No,
they
right,
fell
but-
into something very hot.
Did everyone
Maybe
roll
they're-
in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
I did.
I'm not connected, but I am
We're
in
not in a
D&D Beyond.
campaign because
Oh, these aren't in a campaign.
Oh, you're right.
These are
I've got your characters
alternative.
here. Okay. I understand. Okay, so I actually don't even need to have any initiative. Yeah, I can just go like this. Okay, good. Awesome. So I just need to roll for the... I haven't played D&D for so long. This is so weird. Okay, bump. Rolling for the monsters. Who got 11? So you can see the initiative order down the bottom there. Going left to right. Huzzah! Suno, you hear rushing up from beneath the bridge, horrifying eyes and limbs and the form of humanity, but wreathed in fire. It's not something you haven't faced in the past in your adventure.
Form of humanity.
Vicious.
Wow.
Yes, that's right.
I unplug my water bottle, my water skin, and water pours out of it to my gesture and flicks towards this thing if it's within 30 feet of me.
Excellent. You can see the miniature there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that one at the bottom there is...
At the bottom?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 1.
How do I attack it? I go... any creature within 30 feet to make a dexterity saving throw DC 14.
Okay. Dexterity save for my fire elemental is a 7.
It's a fail. He takes 20 points of damage.
20.
Yeah.
So what happens? Describe it.
On a failure that takes 3d10 of damage plus an extra d10 bludgeoning damage for each additional key point you spend. I don't spend any of that. And you can either knock it prone or pull it up to 25 feet closer to you.
Uh-huh.
Could you tell me, does it have a particular vulnerability to water or
That's an interesting question.
or a resistance to water? I assume it has a resistance to fire.
Yes, it has damage immunity to fire, obviously. It doesn't seem to have a vulnerability of any kind.
Okay,
That's
so
mean. It
just-
should have vulnerability like ice or something, shouldn't it?
Or water.
Just
I think
the
it
20 points.
should do it, Ben.
right.
Just put it in.
So I can yank it up here. I can
Uh-huh.
either knock it prone or pull it up to 25 feet closer to you.
Okay. Yep. Dump
Can
it onto
I-
the bridge.
Can I plump it straight in front of useful?
That sounds like a great idea. Sounds like a good way of hindering him from getting across the bridge sooner
That's
than
right.
you. That's right. 25
Run
feet.
around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Yeah. You see Kaushimar pull this fire elemental useful up, almost crashing it down onto the stones directly in front of you, as if to try and hinder
Wow.
Wow, that's so low.
you. Dutsfara, what do you do?
Look, there are many things I could do. It's what I choose to do, really. I'm going to bless my 3 other companions.
Uh-huh.
So bless.
Fantastic.
Bless 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever your target makes an attack roll or saving roll, you can roll an extra D4 and add that number to the attack roll or the saving throw. So
For a while you for as long as you concentrate, or
concentration up to a minute.
That's the sort of thing a cleric does, isn't it?
No,
So
that's
you just gotta-
a paladin does. That's the sort of thing a paladin does. All right.
It's,
right.
So,
it's very nice.
I'm
of
also
you.
gonna-
I'm sure I'll think of you when I've got my fortress staff for your help.
So I'm running up
fantastic.
to
You cast
there.
bless.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
bless.
sounds like a. It's a strong and powerful spell, all right.
It's
You're
lovely.
peeking a bit again.
All right. Well, I'm good.
You're not allowed to
I'm
express
good.
yourself enthusiastically.
No,
Fantastic.
No enthusiasm.
This fire elemental, or I'm going to say, evens attacks Yusufal. No, it doesn't. It's going to attack Kaushimar. From
How
which
lucky
the-
of me.
That's right. From whom the aggressive behavior came. Touch attack. Boop. Oh, it rolls a 1! It rolls a 1! What happens as it approaches you, Kaushimar?
Good question. I think it.
It burns
It-
itself.
Well, no, its right
Push it,
foot
dude.
is been turned to stone by my water whip. This is the thing that so it kind of doesn't realize that it has a
Solidified.
stump rather than a leg, and it kind of falls flat on its face, and that gives me an opportunity for an
Yes.
attack with advantage next round.
And in fact, everyone can get a free attack on it who's
Oh,
within
on it
range.
right now?
So just everyone go for it. Everyone, of course, except Nylak, who's,
This is like a normal attack, is that right, Ben?
Yeah.
So like the equivalent of swinging a sword or something?
Yes, a single action sort of attack.
Single action, okay.
I get a
So-
natural 20.
Oh!
So
Wow.
13 points of damage.
What did you do?
13, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just stab down mercilessly on this thing that's literally like, bowing down before you.
Yeah.
Yusufal?
Well, as luck would have it, I don't think my character went to the bathroom before coming across this bridge. So he's going to see the effect that the water had on the creature and release himself
Oh, strong.
in a devastating water attack.
Excellent. That sounds
from
great.
a small creature. So I don't know if that's an improvised weapon
It is,
or
I
what
suppose
you would
so.
call it.
Well, I think that the idea will give you advantage, but the improvised weapon will give you disadvantage. So yeah, just make a normal attack, I suppose.
All right, I will, if I can work out how. Actions. Here we go.
I'm glad that I've got a weeing sound.
I
available in
got
Source
15.
15. That's enough to hit. You.
Oh wait,
you,
what
you-
was bless on it?
Oh yeah, you get a 1d4 bonus on attack rolls, is it? And saving throws and things, Nathan? I think so,
No,
yeah.
I got,
Yeah.
I got
So that's
2.
right. You hit it. You hit already. So how much damage? So say 1d10 damage.
1d10, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Definitely.
I only did 4. I couldn't add my strength to it because I don't feel like it was really, powerful enough. to do
That'd be
that.
pushing your luck. You do
You
humiliation
don't have a
damage
strong
though.
claw.
You know. So.
And did I freeze his other foot to the ground?
Oh, I like that. Yes. Well, no, maybe one of his hands, because his stump was solid. He fell on his face, and he's obviously landed on his hands.
cool.
And you piss on him, yeah. Like maybe his hands are like, one solidifying, like the lava it is. That's cool. I
I'm
love
going
it.
to keep whistling too while I do that.
Yes, I like it. Oh, I just tried to move the figures on the vMix screen.
I'm
The other
surprised you have a
two,
ping sound.
I did one. Didn't you hear it?
Oh no, I'm at 79%.
I
I
have-
still can't hear it. I think it might have something to do with the adjusting of our volumes and stuff.
Yeah, probably. Did everyone else hear it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard the piercing.
That's good. Ah, so interesting. The other two elementals come sailing up over the edge of the bridge towards the party, but I'm going to leave them back a little bit. That brings.
Hang on, did that guy die?
No, no.
Or does
not
my
at all.
hit
It's
does
fine.
my hit of 10 damage do
Oh.
anything to him?
Oh, das far. Yes, that does more damage. You smack him with your hammer.
Yes.
Which is hammer time.
That's very
That's
true.
his turn. That now means it's Yusufal's actual turn.
Oh, all right. Oh well.
just continue
I'm not
letting
gonna,
go?
I'm just gonna drop my weapon
Okay.
Yep.
and.
Oh, there you did.
sorry. I had to-
Oh, sorry, I understand. I understand. Too slow. Way too slow.
yeah, and I'm going to smack him with my short swords.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my plan.
What was that noise?
The first one I got 19 without bless,
That hits.
and the other one I got not great. I got 10 all up.
Okay, so if you add bless 1d4.
24. Is that going to be?
You're aiming for 13, yeah. So
I only got 2. So, no, so I only hit once with my sword.
How
and it
humiliating.
does, 6 damage.
6 damage. Excellent. The furbolg.
And I'd like to
Yep.
then move
Yes.
to
Nice.
here.
Okay, cool. So strict. Oh, he's prone, so we can't take
He's
the
prone,
opportunity.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So you take the opportunity to scamper. Where's he going? Is there some back way across the bridge that he knows about? Has he discovered some secret passageway?
Why
hasn't
is he?
told you
Why did he
about?
pull his pants down? What is?
That's right.
So many questions.
He's given up. That's good.
That's right. Yes. Nylark. Nylark. Why you
Nine.
always have to follow me?
I suppose I should join the action. No.
No, you don't have. You don't have to. It's fine. It's fine.
I reckon I'm gonna go and attack this next one up here. That one.
Yep. Yep.
With
He is right in front of those spiky things. It'd be fun to like driving into them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, let's see if I hit him hard enough with my great club, I might be able to knock him
I think so.
back. I'll take a running start.
I love it.
Come in baseball style.
Good old fashioned 3.5 charge. I'll give you advantage.
Oh, advantage!
Yeah.
I got 12 with my first attempt. I'm like-
Plus bless.
Oh, I didn't add the bless. Anyway, my second attempt I got 19, so we'll be
Excellent. Good.
fine.
So the first attempt as well. Oh, see, because you got advantage. So good. Yes, you hit. You crash into the elemental.
And the elemental takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent. I'll give you a strength check against it. He rolls an 18. What do you get?
This is a strength. It's a strength.
So you can use bless as you can use bless as well.
Well, what's the bless? 1d4.
Yeah, 1d4. No, so you clash up. What weapon did you say you had?
Great club.
Great club. So you go,
club.
and his hand rises up, and the great club crashes into his lavary hand and sinks in, and the lava goes around the edge of it. And you, for a moment, you try and push him back, but he stands there. If he had a mouth, he'd be grinning. If he had a teeth, they'd be champing. But as it is, you just see fire and heat and hatred.
What's the club made out of?
Yeah. Some sort of metal.
Wow.
I suppose.
Wow.
Or is
Should have
it
peed
a
on
wooden
it
club?
first.
I think it's probably wooden. Isn't
Wooden.
It? I don't know. It doesn't say. Where would it say?
You wouldn't have had a problem if it wasn't for John.
That's right.
I just imagine it being a wooden club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's a torch.
That's right. Maybe it's going to be on fire. It starts to blacken. It starts to smolder as he holds it in his hand.
There's some liquid on the ground. You could probably quench it in, I reckon. Me too.
We're not making a piss club, all right?
Kaushmar, what do you do?
Bugger, I was trying to figure out something else to do.
I can pause you for a moment and jump over to someone else.
No, that's okay. I might just go... This guy in front of me is still on the ground?
His right hand is pinned to the ground, become one with the bridge as it's frozen there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do flurry of blows with my... when you take the attack action in a turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 other attacks as a bonus action. So I'm going to go 3 attacks with the short sword. So we've got a 25, a 7, and a D4. I
Not
get
gonna be
an 11. No. Second one misses, and the third one is an 18.
Excellent.
So I do 7 points of damage for the first hit and 6 points of damage for the second one. So another
Excellent.
13 points.
You would have had sneak attack damage, wouldn't you, John, for attacking your prone opponent with your...
I was thinking about it, but I thought I was on an angle, so I didn't think that.
Well, he was
that
prone.
counted.
Derek had
prone.
made him
Doesn't matter.
arrive on the ground. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
you had
I'll add-
advantage against him.
I'll roll damage against him. Is that right?
Yeah, like whatever it is, 46, 3d6. I don't
God,
know
it's
what
been
your
a long
sneak attack.
time.
Yeah, I know.
Where are
isn't
we?
it?
46.
It really has.
Sneak
I
attack,
feel very
3d6.
3d6. Excellent.
10
You
points
should-
of extra damage on that
Excellent.
attack I did.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah, good. And also on the short sword attack as well, so another 3d6.
Oh.
He's got to be close.
Oh, wrong button.
is
Sorry.
close.
I just got rolled a d20. Sorry, wrong button. 5.
5. Okay. He's looking pretty beat up. He's glued to the ground. He's humiliated. He's got chunks of solidified lava falling and shedding off onto the ground. And you hear a sort of a slow, deep wail uttering from the furnace that is his chest.
I feel bad now.
Oh!
We haven't found out if they're bad guys yet, have they? Have they done anything to us?
That's true.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
was
they kind of.
self-defense.
That's right. It's said in the book that you have vague memories of because you memorized it,
Yeah.
that there was something dangerous here. You, whatever your name is, Dusfara. That's your name.
Oh, Dusfara. Dusfara is he
Oh, peeking.
No, he's going to run forward now. He as a side action, he's going to do Hunter's Mark on the one in front of him. And then he is going to mightily hit him with said hammer.
Excellent. Number 1.
So, yes. So that
Excellent.
is 19 to
you have
hit.
Advantage. 19 to hit is enough to hit.
And then he is
That's such
going to.
Such a cleric thing to do.
So he's going to do that, and he's also going to smite as well at the same time as well.
Oh!
Yeah, that's right. So he does. So damage, which is 1d8 plus 3. So that is 7 plus smite, which is divine smite, which is plus 2d8.
So what's the total damage?
Getting it for you now. So that is 7 plus 11, 9. That's 19.
19. Oh, a whole side of him breaks off. And the keening wail that was inside his chest is suddenly on the outside of his chest and not resonating anymore.
And Hunter's Mark, I also get that, which is 1d4.
He's dead either way, so that's just totally fine.
No, it's important. 3.
You destroy.
3 more. 21.
Wow, nice. Oh, I just clicked on the map again. That's so funny because I'm looking at the map on our screen where we're chatting. Talent! He's red because he was fiery before, but now he's indicated to be dead and fiery at the same
Cleric,
time.
what?
Wow. That was, they don't smite. What, do you move as well? Because you can, having stolen the glory from Koshima.
Let me move forward to steal the glory from the other guy.
Excellent, good.
Whatever his name is, Stick Boy.
Nylark. Oh, from Yusufal? No, yes, from Nylark. Yes, excellent. Good. That brings up the elementals. I better actually make them try and attack, hey. Elemental 2 moves forward, forming an impenetrable wall of elemental for half the width of the bridge. And attacks.
Does he get advantage now because there's 2 in combat?
Nah. 18 to hit and 22 to hit. Do either of those hit?
22
Who
hits.
are you attacking?
Yeah.
Nyla. No, sorry. Dusvara.
Yeah, one of them hits.
Number 2, one of them hits. Only one.
Yeah.
18 doesn't hit you.
No.
9 damage. So remember, no one's taken any damage yet in this adventure? No, they have, obviously. You have, okay. Yeah. Tell me when you're bloodied, but apart from until you're bloodied, obviously none of these blows actually land. This great burning fist comes flying towards you, but like the brave paladin you are, you wrench your way out of its damaging swing. Number 3 attacks Nylark twice. In the order of 8. And it's behind the numbers, so I can't see. 12. Neither of those connect. Even though you're a huge target.
Yeah.
Hard to imagine how he would miss.
I'm very dexterous. I dodge.
Okay, you dodge. It's just like it's a whoosh, whoosh, like that. Yeah, I like it. Good.
Or maybe I parry with my club. Either way.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's driving forward. And the club is smoking and black as it is now. Yeah, it's kind of trying to. He's become connected. He's burning in. Oh, I like it. Okay, good. Next, Yusufal.
All right. Well, I'm feeling better, Yusufal. I will head over. How fast can I go, actually?
How fast can you go?
Let's
1,
just
2,
work.
3, 4, 5, 6. You can get
25
pretty much anywhere.
feet walking. I can make it count today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you can. You can stand next to Dusvara.
Just here?
Yeah, not strictly speaking.
Am I in sneak attack here?
2, 3, 4.
Yes, because you're. Yes,
5
because
feet away from.
you're 5 feet away from somebody in combat.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
If we're incorrect, cease from your argument about clerics and start an argument about sneak attacks instead.
I give like an apologetic look to you, Johnny, that I've got nothing left to quench the fire on your club, and slide my swords along, cutting its feet out from under it, or at least that's kind of the plan anyway.
Nice.
So
Nice.
first attack. Oh, natural 20. And that's a sneak attack. So
Yeah, double damage.
So
that
double
is
dice.
11 plus sneak attack.
The sneak attack dice double as well, I suppose?
Yep. Double
Did they?
damage. Yeah, it's double
Yeah,
damage.
I think so. Just not the bonus.
So it's 11 so far, and then so that's 23 so far.
Okay,
Should I add the sneak attack extra?
Let me just hit check. Does sneak attack damage? Yes, sneak attack damage doubles. Okay, yes, so double the dice on the sneak attack.
23.
Ow!
37 points of damage.
Wow.
Welcome
And
to
then
the
my
one
second
time a
attack.
rogue does something.
I got 20, but not a natural, and I did
a dirty 20.
8 points. Sorry, 8.
Plus the sneak attack damage.
Does it do it on a second attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anytime
great. I'll take it. So 8 plus the 13. So 21.
Yep, I got it. So you feel alive. You feel like you're fulfilling your purpose. It also gives you a comforting feeling that you're demonstrating to your compatriots just how deadly you are in case they want to defy you. And
it also gives me like a clear run from here all
it
the way
does.
across the bridge.
You literally have a clear line across the bridge.
I'm going.
You see Yusufal's eyes just glance up for a moment from the task at hand.
And then I'd like to disengage as my my action from the combat as well. Is that possible?
Nice. Yes.
Does that take me 5 feet away?
I'm not sure what disengage does.
That's
just one of these
I'll
rogue
Google it and
abilities.
move when I can.
Good. Excellent. Whoever's next. That's
me.
Nylark.
I, as a bonus action, am going to transform my entire form magically into the shape of a dire wolf. I don't get smaller, I just get wolfier.
Nice.
I don't get smaller, I just...
In fact, potentially I get slightly larger. How big is a dire wolf?
Yeah, I think pretty big.
We worked
Yeah.
out direwolf is a large creature. Like
It is a large beast, yes. I know that much. I just don't remember exactly.
Just wolves themselves are pretty frighteningly massive.
Yeah, so I think I get slightly bigger if I wasn't big enough already.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does to my club.
You can hear one in the background.
Yeah, it's
Your
not
club,
dire
which is on
wolf.
fire. Your chest hair is singeing. It's like a grass fire going across your chest.
Is that hair or fur? Are you like
Chest hair. Well, yeah, really.
how
Is it hair or
hairy is your
fur?
character?
Yeah, how
That's
hairy
right.
is he, Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty hairy. He's a wolf. Oh, you mean Nylark as a furbolg or Nylark as a wolf?
Nylark is a furball.
The word is hirsute.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I am going to I'm gonna do a sort of flurry of claws.
Yeah, okay.
and
Yep,
teeth.
multi-attack kind of thing.
Don't
yeah.
say-
I'm
blows,
gonna
or
try
otherwise.
and push this elemental back into the spikes behind it.
Oh. Does wolves actually have this thing where they make people prone and stuff, don't they, when they hit? Is that right?
Yep.
At least in some version of D&D that I played at some point.
Oh, right. Not in real life. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was like, yeah, in real life they do. They trick people all the time.
Real life?
In real life, you could do quite a bit of damage with a wolf.
That's right.
Yep.
In real life,
Alright,
I'd be dead
so,
already.
All right, I will roll. Let's see what happens.
Any moment now.
Any second.
No. Don't rush
Oh,
the man,
dear.
Benjamin.
That's
Don't
right,
rush
that's
him,
right,
okay?
that's
Like, just...
Okay, so 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is probably not enough to hit. Is it?
Okay, but you have bless, remember? No matter
Yeah,
what
you can
form
roll
you're in.
1d4 extra.
And since the AC is 13, you can't miss on this particular attack.
Oh, I rolled a 4 with my d4.
Unnecessarily
Well done.
over the top. That's right.
Excellent.
One hit.
All right, I do
This is against
10
number.
points of damage.
Ooh.
And
Excellent.
You must roll a strength saving throw.
Puppy.
DC 13.
Natural
Fail.
20. This guy is
Yeah.
not going backwards. So you go
Come on, it's such a good
Up
idea.
against him.
I love
Just
that
like-
you don't even let him finish it. He's just like,
Yep.
fire. Like I can't refer to other movies, can I? Like imagine something really hard hitting something that's really fiery, and they clash together, and then
Wow.
fire like goes out sideways from it.
wow.
That is so immersive.
I
wow.
can imagine it.
That's
in
right.
my mind.
Just like in a movie, but not necessarily
That's right.
a specific
That's
movie.
right. That's
but
right. Not any
not
specific movie of any kind. That's right. Maybe a
But in a
clash
movie.
shout, and then that's right. Yeah. That's right. Do you have another attack though?
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it. Don't you have multi-attack as a wolf?
No. But the your strength saving throw was to be knocked
Yes, I know.
over.
I know.
which you succeeded.
Wow. So he doesn't want to go into those spiky things. They weren't sort of that serious or important to the encounter as far as I was concerned, but maybe they're massively important. Maybe they're incredibly deadly Maybe they're covered in poison. Or they're just slightly spiky.
Ben?
Excellent. Yes.
Are they covered in poison? Are you lying to us?
I think.
Let's find out.
Yes, let's find out. That's right.
How much
Yusval.
poison is going to affect a fire elemental?
I think they're covered in ice.
That's right. Oh, it's Suno now. Yes, not Suno. Kaushima.
I am going to run around behind the spikes and shove them into the back of the earth elemental.
Yes, I love it.
When you
fantastic.
can't get them to there, you get there to them.
That's
We
right.
get the mount. We take the Harmon to the mountain or whatever it is.
Yeah,
That's right.
As a wolf, I approve.
That's
of
right.
this,
Well, he's
pack
grappling
tactic.
with his wolf
I
there.
approve.
He makes us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, good.
When I'm
Do we
in my
get-
furbolg form, I'm pretty grumpy, but as
Yeah.
a wolf, I really like teamwork.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. It sort of comes naturally. That's right.
It's just this instinct in me, you know. I take on my wild shape.
He makes
in
it.
honor of
ship.
in honor of Nylak, I also bite his tendon.
Nice.
Wow.
No, I don't. Do
Worst
that.
Wow.
poison
Can I
in
get both of
D&D.
them? Can I get both of them if I shove this thing, or just
Okay,
one?
give me a roll. Give me just a normal attack roll.
A normal attack roll is a 2.
A 2.
Yes.
Okay, so no, you definitely can't get both of them. You're lucky I'm going to let you have one of them.
All right. So I shove it closer to him.
Okay, yes.
Right.
Does it do any damage, or does
Well,
it just?
it's
pin
covered
him?
in poison, canonically. So I'm going to say 2d6 damage for the spikes and 1d12 damage for the poison.
Oh my god. Okay, so 2d6 and 1d12 roll.
Yes.
Oh, it's not great. It's 10.
10. Ah. So
Plus-
he cries out. So imagine there's a movie where like something heavy clashes or something and the fire goes outside. And then there's another moment where like spikes crash into the back of him and he goes, ow! Except it's very theatrical. It's like that.
Okay.
Okay.
In my mind palace, it worked.
In your mind palace, that's right. So
When
yes,
the
he
D&D
has
movie
crushed
comes
up against
out,
him.
You're gonna have
Yes.
so much like ammunition, Ben. You're gonna be like, you know, in the D&D movie when the guy did the thing, like yeah.
We should like troll our viewers, and I'll just like basically describe the entire D&D movie thing. But we'll all pretend that like it's an amazing adventure that I'm inventing, and everyone will be like, "This is just like the D&D movie." And if you're watching this, you know that we're going to do it. So
We'll see it early, and then we'll roleplay out
Yeah,
the
that's right.
entire story. Then it's
I
ours.
love it. It's so
Let's actually
funny, as if
act in it. It's probably not
Yes.
too late to do that.
That's right.
Let's be the main actors in it.
The ultimate troll. That's right. I'd like to totally troll about getting the role. That's actually a really fun idea. Except okay, good. We can even actually say some of the lines for the movie as if we're thinking of them as well.
Oh yeah, that's
really
very
funny.
clever. Very clever. That's
Yes, that's right.
not plagiarism.
It's not plagiarism if it's clever.
No, it's not plagiarism. If we did, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think Wizards
okay.
of the Coast are completely cool with plagiarism, so we should be
right,
fine.
yeah.
That's true.
That's right,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah, we're fine.
Dusvara, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to.
Yawn.
So, you know what I'm going to
You may not
do? I'm just going to
Did we make
charge
you
at
yawn
them. I'm going to grapple. I'm going to charge at them, and then because what I like to call is like a sandwich, right? Think of the people in
yeah.
the middle like a sandwich. My friend
Yes.
here has just go along and held the back, pushed the bread on the
Yes.
one side. I'm going to push the bread on the other side and close the sandwich up. Okay?
You're going to push number 3 further onto the spikes. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's
Number
exactly
two?
what I'm going to do. Yeah.
So you're not really the hand of the sandwich. You're more like a piece
No.
of bread falling on the sandwich.
I'm more,
top. Is that
if you
in
can
this
imagine,
metaphor?
Imagine a movie where there's
Yeah.
where there's two pieces
Like the
of
sandwich
bread.
movie kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like a sandwich
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. No, and so I'm
Yeah.
the bread pushing the meat to be more meat in the bread than the bread is into meat.
Okay, cool. You're not like a
Excellent.
piece of bread falling, though.
No, because that
No.
that's gravity and that's all that, right? No, think
You're
of
the
a sandwich
hand
on a
and the bread.
Yeah. Think of
Are
it-
you crashing
think
into
of-
3 to make 3 go harder into the spikes, or are you pushing into
Yeah.
2 to make 2 go into the spikes? Yeah, 3. Okay, good. Give me an attack roll.
It's number
to
3
measure
sandwich.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that makes
Number
sense. That
3
makes
on
sense.
white.
That's right, yeah.
7.
Oh, wow.
7. 7. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Not gonna lie, I wrote a 1.
Not gonna lie. Rolled a 1. Yeah, no. Wasn't great. But
Worst
So you go
sandwich
crashing.
ever.
So what you're
Look,
saying
it's more of a-
is you're
it's more
going
of a
to
taco now,
crashing in
one
this
side.
direction, and you rolled
Yeah.
a natural 1,
Yeah,
and there's an edge there over which there's,
Yeah, he's
there's lots
dead.
of lava.
yeah, yeah. Look, I'm not saying it's going well. I'm not saying it's going well.
So you crash into 3,
Hang on.
and in the
Do I get an, hang on. It's so. Whoa.
Oh,
I've got an advantage because
softer, Nathan.
there's somebody
softer.
standing next to me. Can I use the emotional support of those standing next to me, Ben?
You get advantage just because someone's standing next to you. I think that's a special ability that only
no, I
rogues
think it's
get.
more of a subway thing. Yeah.
I have that as a special ability that I
Yeah.
don't think you
Yeah,
have.
no, you don't have it.
Okay, all right. No,
Only
that
clerics
doesn't
have
sound right.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a cleric thing. And as a cleric,
Oh, no.
So
Nathan
no.
dies.
Point a finger.
Give us a
yeah.
dex save, Nathan, to see how far you end up over the edge. Like
Ooh,
come on.
8.
8. So Nathan goes crashing in. This fire elemental twists as you encounter it, dislodging you, tripping you, and sending you towards the edge. You take 6 hit points damage from contact with the elemental itself, and then you just slide and crash. Have you got a breastplate? Have you or?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah,
And
so
a
like
shield.
sort of like a ski board kind of thing. You're sliding along the stone. Your arm wrenches out, and you grab onto this this pillar here, and then sort of continue to rotate round.
Ooh,
and
that's
Despada
not
is
good.
now just hanging with his arm gripped around the pillar, and his legs swing down heavily towards the lava, which is
And
a
I'm-
long way.
and I'm
a long
one of
way.
the-
There'll
I'm
be a
a
good
chunky
fall before
meatball.
you hit the lava. You are a chunky meatball, so it's kind of he's a compact little system.
But the
It's,
judges award him 9 points for a really good 50-50 grind along
Absolutely, that's
Yeah, no,
right.
100%.
Exactly. There was even
My
sparks.
armor is
Yes,
scratched.
absolutely.
That's what I can say.
Yeah. Oh, ow, that's nasty. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. The elemental springs at you, taking this opportunity. He's going to take some more. Give me some more poison damage, Derek. 1d12 poison
12
damage.
again. That is another
damage.
12 points.
Oh, telling you half his
Wow.
remaining hit points.
12 on a D12.
That's amazing. And he's going to double
where
attack
was
you,
my roll?
Nathan.
Go
In
for
the
it.
order of 20 on the die. Sorry, 20 total. And 20, 2 20s.
So it says
Does
my
that hurt
armor
you?
class
Does that
is
hit
20,
you?
but I'm prone, aren't I?
Well, yeah, if he equals your armor class, he hits you anyway. So 6 damage and 13 damage. These two fists come crashing, beating down, and just because of the sheer fact that you're hanging on, yeah, you're unable to clear your way from these fiery blows as they rain
Yeah,
down
I'm
like a
definitely-
fallen
I'm-
MMA person not sufficiently defending themselves. You wait for the ref to come and say, it's out, and to hold back the fire elemental, but his body's too hot to hold, so nothing stops the blows coming. That got really confusing for
I'm
a
on
while.
18. No, that was some really good. It seems like you've actually seen MMA at least once before in your life.
That's a cooking show, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, cooking
Yeah.
show.
That's right,
yeah. It's like, but on that note, I'm 18 points. I don't know what you're out of 52, so I might be bloodied. I don't know.
Yes,
He's
on
I
fire.
feel bloody. Feel
On
bloody.
fire, and not in a narratively
Yeah.
good sense.
No,
Meanwhile, number
like-
2, who would he attack? I suppose you just stabbed number 2, didn't he? Usefal. Okay, he attacks Usefal.
Mm-hmm.
10?
Hit? No, I'm kidding.
No, that's right, and a 14?
A 14 is just enough. Oh, wait, does Bless give me anything?
Not on the armor class, no.
Yeah, no, 14's enough.
He does 10 hit points damage. So yeah, this fist comes flying towards you, and you're forced desperately, I presume you're not bloodied, to twist out of the way so it doesn't land on you. And that's unfortunately all they get to do. Actually, this elemental here, number 2, is going to rotate out this way just to get away from those nasty poison spikes. What do you do, Yusfal? You've just
my
taken
turn?
Yep.
I'd like to disengage from combat,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to start. I'm going to drop my weapons and grab my rope, and I'm going to make it over to here. I want to loop a rope over and try to swing out and help Nathan.
Oh, lovely.
So
you're going to loop the rope around that pillar that's just near the top left corner of your
I don't know exactly the
token. I like that. You quickly tie it there, and then you were going to sort of swing out, and maybe you could probably...
Look, luck's involved. Yeah. If I catch him, I catch him. If I don't...
Yeah, I love it. So maybe you're going to kind of swing... So you just bring up the thing, kind of swing out this way around him, and then maybe kind of... I suppose you'll swing in underneath the bridge there, and then maybe you'll swing back out again, and then you can grab one of these pillars or something. So there's a rope around it so he doesn't fall.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I love it. Good. Give me a dex check. That sounds spectacular. I'm going to give you advantage because that's cool.
Would it be acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics, absolutely.
17.
17. With advantage? You took the advantage roll as well?
Advantage as well?
Yeah, totally. Not only
22.
proficient. 22, yeah. So that works beautifully.
Yeah.
So you leap over, connect, swing out, and then come rotating around here, and then I suppose scamper up the rope, and then as thus far as whose vision has gone blurry, as his eyelashes
there's
burn.
2 ropes dangling at the moment. One's longer than the other.
Okay.
So I haven't pulled up my pants yet. So just grab the right rope is all I'm asking.
Thus far, you're slipping backwards. Your armor is scratching horribly. There's a close-up of the armor sliding over this black, rough stone, grinding groove marks into the stone in a horrible way. But then this rope, sort of, you come up against it, and just for a moment, you're sort of hanging there with one hand still holding the tiller and another hand flailing to sort of grab onto something. But this rope is holding you on a little bit. That's spectacular. I love it. Verbo, Nylark.
Grab the rope.
I can't grab things easily as a rule.
No, yes.
That's right.
Oh, fortunate. Good thing the really
Opposable
strong
thumbs
guy is
kinda
right there on the
missing
spot. That's right.
Get some opposable thumbs, noob.
I know.
So I guess I'll just keep attacking number 3.
Yep.
See if I can push him back against the poison spikes once again.
Yeah, maybe he's pushed forward a little bit. Yep.
Let's make a roll.
I did say before the 12 hit points took away half of his remaining, so that do the maths, boys and girls.
Hang on, 12 hit points. Didn't I do like 30 something hit points to the last guy?
It was remaining.
Oh, remaining.
So yeah,
okay.
24 remaining.
18. Is that
That hits. That hits. That hits. That hits.
I rolled 10 points of damage.
Oof. But do you
But
push?
DC 13 strength saving throw.
He rolls a 16. This is the third time someone's tried to push him back, and he hasn't budged. Fortunately, Derek decided to push the thing forward into him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken any hit points in there at all. Yeah, so there's this once more this writhing of claw and lava-filled fist, which does 4 hit points damage against you, Johnny.
Hang on, why is it attacking?
It's just you being in its presence and bashing up against it and doing damage and with natural weapons. You're not on the end of a pole. This is your very body that you are pressing into this lava fire hell.
Oh, hang on, is it fire damage?
Yes.
Alright, half that.
Oh, that's nice. How do you do that?
I have a spell. Absorb elements.
Nice.
Which is a reaction spell.
Nice, very nice, very nice. That brings up
very cool.
Kalshimar.
So with one hand, not really looking, I reach out and grab Useful. I'm not sure what part of his body I'm grabbing a hold of.
That's
but,
lucky.
I just want to stop him from falling into the fiery depths below. So I'll get a good grip, a good strong grip on whatever piece of his anatomy that I've reached out, grabbed.
Then he's gonna tug it up.
And then with the rest of my body, I will kick the spikes into the back of the guy.
I probably should have worked out what a set of spikes on a stand with spiky bits spiking out the front are called, so we could stop reviewing them in ways such as that.
It's just a
Like a
barricade.
barricade.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Yeah, spiky bit barricade. with
Bridge
spikes.
fence.
Would you
Excellent.
like me
But
to
what
expend
movie
a
is it
key
from?
point in order to give it that extra
That
shove?
sounds fair. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The spikes
Alright.
crash forward, stab into it, and it explodes in a ball of flame because that's there. With its 2 remaining hit points, that sounds fair enough.
Excellent.
Give me a dex check, Dusfada, to see if these flaming bits of lava make you lose your grip finally on the bridge.
Nope,
Dex check, say
19.
15.
I'm like a rock.
19. Nice.
Like a
It's
rock.
gripped in. The fist is gripped into the stone. I did say it was rough before, and your gauntlets are well adequate to the task. Fantastic.
First time for
Lucky
everything.
That's right. Excellent. That brings up you, Dusfada. You've got a rope behind you. You could let go and swing on it.
I'm gonna grab the closest rope to me,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
whatever that rope
Oh,
may be.
Cheval de Frise. Thank you, Johnny.
We didn't
And
have
I'm
enough
going
French
to-
already.
I'm gonna do a dex check, correct? To climb up.
Yes. Well,
Roll the
strength if
one.
you like.
Roll.
Oh no! He's
So
gonna
good.
die.
This is so good.
Foolishly adjusting your grip, you lose, and there's
That's
a wheeling
not a
moment.
rope.
You do have hold of the rope, but you swing outwards and downwards, yanking heavily
Oh,
on
God.
Yusval, who is held at the moment by Koshima.
Yes.
And there's this sickening moment of
Why did I
weightlessness
roll
as you
one again?
And you wonder for a while just how far away the lava is and just how long the rope is. But fortunately, Yusval's rope, though long, is not too long to dip you into the lava.
If you know what I
And-
mean.
That's right, if you know what I mean. That's right. And you're swinging 10 foot below Yusval and 10 foot
I'm
above.
not even trying.
boiling
I'm not
lava
even
of
trying to
death.
make it dramatic. I'm just rolling normal, and my character is just freaking like grabbing onto. Oh.
Koshima, whose handhold on Yusval was kind of perfunctory and potentially useful, becomes very, very useful indeed as Yusval is wrenched by the impact of the dwarf on the end of the rope.
That was lucky.
And despite his grin and some kind of perverse pleasure, Yusval is also appreciative of the stiff hold you've got on him.
Stiff.
Excellent.
Oh no, but the rope,
the-
this rope's getting stiffer.
Oh God.
I didn't start it.
Oh,
You did.
yeah.
You did.
Number
You
2.
didn't start the fire.
I didn't start the
did start the
fire. And it evens, he's going to attach the furball. Odds he's going to attack.
Oh crap.
Evens, he attacks the furball. Whew, that's lucky, because that would have been fun.
Koshima
It
and the
plunges.
Cheval de
That's right. It plunges. Everyone's hanging off the edge now. It plunges towards Nylark and does a multi-attack on him in the order of. Whoa! It was sitting on a 1 and it rolled up to a 19 to hit 25, and now the second roll is only 12. I presume the 25 hits. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 11 points damage,
Which we have.
which you have. No, this is bludgeoning damage. As its lava fist crashes into you. There is fire damage, which I should be rolling, which I will roll, and this is halved indeed. Half of 5 is only 4. Oh, it's only 2. Yes. Okay. I wish I had more elementals, but I suppose I don't.
I'm now bloodied.
You're now bloodied, so that makes
Oh,
contact.
poor you.
The small grass fire, which was making its way across your chest as a result of the transformation of the wooden club thing into you, now is spreading across your back as well. Do wolves have lovely, like, light pink sort of spotty hide underneath their long fur? We're about to find
I
out.
imagine so.
Yeah.
Oh
Yusval,
wow.
what do you do
Holy man.
between a rock and a hard place as you are?
Okay, I'm feeling quite heroic, but then I start to think a little bit about the destination of where we're headed, and I sneak a quick look over it at Kalshmar and see if he's looking at me or if he's distracted. And is he looking at me or not?
She's not looking at you.
I cut the rope. I'm like, I can't hold it. Cut with a dagger to try and
You gonna try and
wear
cut the
away
rope?
at the rope.
I love
it's slipping. Cut.
Excellent.
I don't know if I
Let's say-
succeed. Do you want me to make a roll on attacking a rope?
You may as well, yeah.
You
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's say the rope has 8 hit points, maybe. I suppose.
All right. And what's its AC? Like
Oh, 10,
what?
10, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
I
easy to
hit. And did. Oh, 12. Oh, that rope. The rope.
Oh no.
It starts to fray. Oh, I'm slipping.
The rope becomes a foot longer. It does that as it unravels.
So now
except for
my feet, my toes are dipping in the lava now. Is that what you're saying?
Oh!
It's not my fault. I was trying to save you. I did the rope thing for you.
You did.
Remember?
No, you
6
did.
hit points. 6 hit points damage in the lava.
Oh,
Oh, dear. I wish I could have helped.
I'm on 12 hit points. Ah.
I'm going to... yeah, I'd like to start moving up the rope if I can.
Yeah,
Ben.
no, it sounds wise. Sounds wise.
Yeah. Well, there's a frayed bit. It looks dangerous.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm light enough that I could probably get up the rope now.
And I'd hate for you to be afraid.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Excellent.
Thank
you
you for
scamper up the
thinking of
rope.
me.
That's okay.
What was that?
You scamper up the rope.
Yeah.
I suppose strength, a climb check, or acrobatics, or whatever.
28.
20. Wow.
It's my thing.
Yeah. you shimmy up the rope, leaving the dwarf for
I'll
dead.
come back for you.
Pretty much.
Hang on.
Did you let go of the rope as you come up over the edge?
I don't think I would have thought that through.
Yeah. So you just go up the edge. Suddenly, the weight of the dwarf is suddenly connected to you, Despara. Kalshmar, and it yanks and slips a little bit before you manage to hold on to it. And I suppose you look over the edge and you see that the rope has all but broken clean through. And the dwarf is dangerously near the lava.
Terrible luck.
I know. But first, it's Nylak's turn, who has bigger, more scary things to worry about, frankly.
Well, look, I've noticed that I'm not winning this fight, and no one's helping me, which is very disappointing.
That's right.
In fact, we're on the safer side.
And so I am
There's a
going to use,
barricade.
as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hidden Step, which makes
Okay.
me invisible for the rest of this turn until the start of my next turn.
I like.
And then I'm going to run away.
We are heroes.
Very dramatically. But once I start running, I sort of think to myself, actually, I should have done this a long time ago. I mean, I could get to the moon sickle before everyone else, because I'm very fast. So when I run, I can run twice my speed, can't I?
Woo! You can.
Twice.
As a direwolf, my speed is 50. So 100 feet is the rest of the bridge, I think.
Excellent.
Is that right? 5, 10,
Yep.
15,
I suppose so. Do you run, or does it? You have to do a double move to run? So this turn you can only cast and then move. I
It's a
suppose.
bonus action.
It's a bonus.
action.
Yes, you can move 100 feet.
So, I mean, I'm gone.
He's gone. He's off down the tunnel. I love it. Like, that's so funny. Quick, there's desperate trouble going on. We're outnumbered. There's a different... I run. I love it.
Actually,
Fantastic.
I don't care about anyone else.
No.
I just want the moon sickle.
The moon sickle, it calls to you like a siren song. Like the sound of sharp. Like the moonlight glinting off a silver blade. With a zing noise. And you're gone. That's it. Whew. It's like Pavlov's bell just went off, and you responded with saliva and rapid limb.
Now, we
Everyone
didn't see
seems-
that, did we?
seems engaged
So-
in some other nonsense.
No,
that's
because he
got nothing to
disappeared
do with
first
it.
and
So
then
I'm
ran.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he went.
Yeah.
So we think he's still here.
Just
That's right.
invisible.
Or he's fallen off
behind
the
the fire.
lava
Yeah.
into the lava.
That's
Do we
right.
think we would have maybe heard the footsteps of a giant wolf running past us, going
That-
off for leather?
Does sound plausible. So he's invisible.
Wolves are pretty
Wolves are
quiet
pretty
on their
quiet. It's
feet.
kind of their thing, you know, sneaking up on a deer and all that sort of stuff.
And Nathan
Okay.
is screaming probably right now too.
No,
I
not
imagine.
screaming. Dwarves don't.
Okay,
no,
yelling.
Not
yelling.
screaming.
Yelling enthusiastically. That's
Whimpering?
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could make some kind of perception roll on this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
wait till
yeah.
my turn.
Okay.
I got something to get you.
You're
all
rolling
back.
a
DC
disadvantage or
20.
something?
DC 20 perception.
Oof, I
Just
got a
normal.
9.
Oh.
Oh, I got a natural 20!
You
Oh my god!
You not so much hear the wolf go past as smell it. The distinctive smell
Burning fur.
of a burning fur wafts past you.
Can I make a attack of opportunity?
Oh! Just to grab his fur.
I want to grab his fur and hold on.
That's great. I love it. I love it. Yep. Give us a
Acrobatic?
attack roll. Well,
Attack roll?
We're
attack roll.
such,
He's a grapple,
we're
isn't
such great players.
it?
I got 25.
Okay, so you grab. Yusfal is attached to the wolf.
You don't get away that easy.
And also heading towards whatever the hell it is they're heading
But
on.
I'm like bouncing because I'm on this invisible wolf.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Kaushma, you're just left just presumably shaking your head.
You go, what is going on?
What is going on? I tie off the rope to the Shiva de Vries,
That's right. Which yanks back. Yep.
and then run after them.
Excellent.
I yell out in my loudest voice, command, all of you come back and help me.
Command.
Yes.
Ah.
What's the range on
What's
that
the range
spell?
of command?
Command.
Yeah.
60 feet. Get
I'm 100 feet away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
whoever is within 60 feet.
7, 12. Yeah.
You know what?
I think we're.
Even the
I think we
enemies.
should
Even the enemies.
come and help me.
Come and help me.
Okay. Yes. So will save or whatever it is. Is that right from Kaushima? That
Yeah.
sounds fair enough. We're not
Yeah.
exactly PvP here. I mean,
It's
you know.
not. It's a look. Look. It's a wisdom 13.
It's friendly PvP.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wisdom 13. How do you
I
go?
got an 11.
Oh, you're okay. Oh, and it got a natural 1. Oh.
So
It's
these
compelled help.
are they helping now?
The
How can they help?
I know. Does it
No, well,
They
they
were
do
pulling
it.
the rope.
They do it. They do it better than you boys.
Intelligence 6. The fire elemental goes rushing over. Oh, it's gonna grab the.
Yeah.
It's going to grab the rope.
No,
It's gonna grab the Cheval de Vries and
Yep.
drag back on it. I'm gonna give him a strength check. Let's see how well he has a grip, I suppose, or something. 15. Oh, you go rising up. I'd like you to
Nice.
give me a dex check as
No.
the frayed bit of rope hits the rough
I don't want to do
stone.
a
The rough
dex check
stone.
again.
It of course grinds away the last bit because, strictly speaking, Yusufal definitely cut all the way through it. It snaps, but you're just at the level of the stone, and you can just wrench your fist out and try and grab onto the stone. I'll give you
Okay.
acrobatics or whatever you like. Say DC.
No, I don't want
12.
acrobatics. Can I do athletics? Yes.
Yes, of course. Yes.
13.
DC 12. So you'd have to stuff it. Third. Oh,
I got,
I'm glad I
that's with
didn't say
the
15.
that's with the +6. Just so you know.
Hang on, is Bless still work? Oh no, it doesn't work on you, does it?
No,
Is
I
that
didn't
right?
do it on me. I did it on all you, mofos.
Yeah, thank you for that. It really
That
helped,
was
actually.
really great.
No, that was really.
So
So
I'm
he
glad
just
to be able
he
to-
lifts out. He's like sort of, and then the rope's pulling, and then there's like a bit of smoke coming, and then the rope just snap, and there's just this fist, this gauntleted hand, chunk, grabs onto this, and you're now hanging off the bridge by one hand.
with
Excellent.
these enemies standing over there, going, "Why are we doing this?"
That's right. Kaushima, you. So whose turn was that? That was his. Okay, he used his turn to help. Yusufal and Nalak are just heading off to the next destination, which we'll get to in the next thing. Kaushima, you failed. Is that right? You failed your
I
will
failed.
save. So you suddenly feel a pang of guilt.
Oh god.
A moment of humane consideration.
Humanity.
That's right, humanity.
Dwarf manity?
Dwarf. That's right.
Oh.
You feel like you desperately need to go and help your compatriot, who probably is
His status is he's currently hanging off the side of the
by one gauntleted fist. That's
by
right.
one gauntleted fist. All right, I rush over and pull the gauntlet over. Whether there's a
Lovely.
dwarf inside the gauntlet, I'm not really sure.
There's a stubborn, half-fried, terribly bitter dwarf. Terribly bitter.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it.
And that
I love it.
Cheval to Tris or whatever. that yanks you over. Excellent. Do you...
Who needs bad guys?
That's right.
Not us.
That's kind of the point of this adventure.
I love it.
There's a moment. How long does command last?
It's just a one round, I think.
Yeah, isn't it a single action?
One round, yeah.
You
They're
speak
back to-
a
they're
creature
back
within
to-
range to teach them.
Yeah.
You
They're
see
back to
the
death.
earth, the fire elemental shake its head for a moment, look confused, toss down this defensive apparatus, cheval de frise, and then lifts up, flexes its enormous fiery glutes, its enormous fiery abs, its enormous fiery biceps, and walk forward slowly and menacingly, just to want to, like, it looks like it's going to pick you right up and toss you off the edge. It might
He's
be
so
fun
hot right now.
for you guys to just like literally scamper. Is that kind of, does that work story wise, or do you want to try and finish him off?
Nope. I'm
Nope,
happy with
scamper.
running away.
Running away.
You scamper. So it walks towards you. You back off. It walks a little bit
Bravely.
faster. You bravely strategically withdraw, and then like realizing, of course, somewhere in the mind that Nylark and Yusfal are nowhere to be seen. They've clearly run off, abandoned you for their own selfish purpose to steal the item which is rightfully yours, and that turns your careful withdrawing into lustful sprinting as you leave the bridge, enter the dark tunnel on the western side, and the fire elemental is left to lick its wounds and to live to fight another day, should you ever be forced to return this way.
I desperately want to see a video of you lustfully sprinting.
Yeah, that's
I want to
true.
know what that looks like.
Can you
in real
explain
life.
that further? Is that
Well, people lead with certain parts of their body, so maybe
A lot of
you're leading with a certain part of your body.
That's right.
you know the old thing,
That's
follow
not-
your nose?
Yeah,
Similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar.
it's like that, but more like useful. That's right.
I mean, my character has its pants around its feet, so I think I can move quite lustfully if I wanted to.
That's right. Abrasively too. Oh,
Yeah. I've got a soft wolf I'm up against.
That's right. And let us leave everyone with that image as we go and take a break.
Okay, we'll be back after this. Bye.